Resilience in the face of criticism. You can't please everyone, no matter how hard you try. There will always be someone ready to criticize, belittle, or even attempt to humiliate you. But don't let their negativity distract you. If God has called you to a purpose, understand that tests will arise before you can launch your plan. God will plant dreams and visions in your heart long before they become reality. Think of the story of Joseph in Genesis 37, verses 5 through 11. Now, Joseph had a dream, and when he told it to his brothers, they hated him even more. He said to them, "Hear this dream that I have dreamed. Behold, we were binding sheaves in the field, and behold, my sheaf arose and stood upright. And behold, your sheaves gathered around it and bowed down to my sheaf." His brothers said to him, "Are you indeed to reign over us? Or are you indeed to rule over us?" So they hated him even more for his dreams and for his words. Then he dreamed another dream and told it to his brothers and said, "Behold, I've dreamed another dream. Behold, the sun, the moon, and 11 stars were bowing down to me." But when he told it to his father and to his brothers, his father rebuked him and said to him, "What is this dream that you have dreamed? Shall I and your mother and your brothers indeed come to bow ourselves to the ground before you?" And his brothers were jealous of him. But his father kept the saying in mind. Joseph may not have fully understood his dreams at the time, and perhaps he should have kept them to himself. Yet, sharing his dream was part of a divine plan. His brothers' intense hatred ultimately paved the way for Joseph's greatness. The journey ahead was fraught with challenges, and I'm sure there were moments when Joseph cried out to God, wondering, "Why me?" But through it all, God knew he could trust Joseph. The real question is, can God trust us? Look at what happened to Joseph. His brothers sold him into slavery and deceived their father into believing he was dead. Imagine that 17-year-old boy thrust into a foreign land, filled with fear and confusion, asking, "Why would my brothers do this to me?" Perhaps someone listening right now is wrestling with similar questions. Why did they turn against me? What did I do to deserve this? Pause for a moment and reflect on the greatness God has placed within you. The call of God on your life is so profound that even the enemy can see it clearer than you might. If you allow yourself to be discouraged, your purpose and destiny may remain unfulfilled. There are men, women, boys, and girls who need your unique gifts and leadership. The call of God is too significant for you to let the naysayers hinder your progress. Joseph faced tremendous adversity, from false accusations to imprisonment. Yet, despite these hardships, he continued to operate in the gifts God had placed within him. His gifts opened doors for him. After 13 long years, from the moment he was sold into slavery to his rise as Egypt's second in command, Joseph's breakthrough finally arrived. He was just 17 when he was sold, and 30 when he stepped into his destiny. I want to encourage you. Don't give up. Keep the faith and work diligently with your gifts, no matter where you are. In due time, you will be rewarded and exalted. Let people think and feel whatever they wish, but keep your focus on the prize. Trust God to guide you through every dilemma. Life will present tests that may seem insurmountable, but I assure you, if you are rooted and grounded in Jesus, you will overcome. Remember Joseph's dream at age 17? During a severe famine, he became the prime minister of Egypt, having wisely stored grain. When the famine reached Canaan, his father Jacob sent 10 of his sons to buy grain. Joseph recognized them, but they didn't recognize him. Stay steadfast in your calling, because those who once sought to undermine you will eventually fail to see you, as God has favored your life immensely. The journey was long, lonely, and fraught with challenges. But God knew you would rise to the test. Joseph's brothers didn't recognize him, but soon they would realize that the very brother they sold into slavery had indeed fulfilled his dreams. They had thrown him into a pit, not knowing they were setting him up for greatness from the pit to the palace. The dream was realized, and while some may wish to harm you, continue to trust God, for your visions will come to fruition. Imagine the shock on Joseph's brothers' faces when they confronted the reality that the brother they despised was now second in command in Egypt. Joseph, filled with emotion upon seeing them, understood that God had positioned him there to save lives during the famine. So, don't throw in the towel. Ask God for the strength to endure the trials. After the test, yes, after the test, you will emerge like gold refined in fire. Many may attempt to harm you, but remember, God has your back. You might even respond as Joseph did when he finally faced his brothers. As for you, you meant evil against me, but God meant it for good, to bring it about that many people should be kept alive as they are today. Someone will benefit from your obedience to God, which is why you must not let the attacks of others deter you from fulfilling His will. maintain your resilience. For those that criticized you will witness your unwavering faith. Yes, your unwavering faith as you face the criticism. Remain resilient. Resilience in the face of criticism.